Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Today is Friday, February 14th, and it is President's Day weekend. Wow, what a crazy day. I want to get everything going today. It's really just me tonight. Actually Christian flew in town and just hit the ground. But I definitely wanted to cover a couple things. He's playing video games with my youngest son, but I have so much to talk about. I just wanted to keep it consistent before the weekend comes in. I hope everyone's having a fantastic night. What a crazy day in crypto. What a crazy day in the world. Just want to go over what is happening. All right. First things first. And how this all impacts the world, right? Well, when we could talk about Bitcoin right now, let's go over the Bitcoin price. Let me share the screen on Bitcoin really fast. Percent, share screen. I apologize, guys. So let me get that going. And that's this one. Boom. Okay, right now we have Bitcoin sitting at 97,483, and it looks like we are trending back down. Today we had a high of 90. Today's high was 98,792, and the low was 96,285. So we've been kind of in this trend line most of the day. Right, we had a nice pump, like I said, nice pump up to $98,000, so 98.7, almost $99,000. Right, got pretty exciting for a minute. There was a lot of bullish news that hit today, and I really feel like that's been kind of going with the market. I mean, we had a lot happen today. We had a country's president basically did a rug pull today. We have a lot. We'll talk about as much as we can in such a short period of time. I know everyone's getting ready for the weekend, and well, let's just talk about things that happened. So it looks like the IRS agents are getting laid off. I know in the Biden administration, they went ahead and hired another 88,000 IRS agents, right? So thousands of IRS agents are expected to be fired in the next week. And how is that going to impact the market? Less tax enforcement could mean more crypto movement, right? People worry about crypto tax evasion, could increase government deficit leading to higher inflation. We'll see how that even affects, right? But personally, I'm okay with less IRS agents, but it is what it is. But here's what's crazy. Let's get on to Ethereum, right? But that does affect markets. We'll see what happens there with that. But Ethereum, the New York Stock Exchange Ethereum ETF Staking Proposal, well, that's big news, right? So this is a new proposal that allows staking rewards for Ethereum ETFs. That could be huge for the market. And if you don't understand what staking is, so staking allows you to get rewards while they're holding your money. So basically you'll put your money in ETFs. It's just like stock, and you're going to get rewards on it too. That's huge. That can make Ethereum ETFs way more attractive, right? Increased demands for ETFs and staking rewards. That could be what Mr. Eric Trump was hinting about, right? So that is super, super bullish for Ethereum. I mean, the fact that they're even talking about that. So not only is your Ethereum gaining money in the stock portfolio, but it's actually gaining interest, so it's gaining more money. So imagine that. This is probably the only stock that you have that will increase not only in value, but in size, I guess it would be kind of right. So that's very interesting. I stake a lot of my stuff a lot of times. One time I had a lot of Cardano staked, but I move with that, right? So it basically just rewards you usually in the token, but they have some that reward you in USDC, or it depends on what the staking pool you're in is doing. But there is a lot of different programs with that. But this Ethereum one, I'm sure, is rewarding probably more Ethereum. That's really, really interesting. What else is happening? Trump media and crypto expansion. So Trump media has authorized crypto transactions and expanding into the crypto space. We all knew that. What's the market impact, right? Brings political attention to crypto. It could influence crypto regulations under a potential Trump administration. Of course, it's going to do that, right? He's already working on that. That's been big news, but it's really affecting institutional Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF holdings. Big institutions are heavily investing in crypto ETFs. Millennium Management has got $2.6 billion in BTC and $182 million in Ethereum. Abu Dhabi, right? That's a big deal right now. Abu Dhabi just put another 436 million in BTC ETF holdings. That news came out like today, right? The state of Wisconsin, they showed that they have 321 million in BTC ETF holdings. I mean, that is huge. These are huge numbers, right? These are states, countries. People are buying in. I mean, think about this for a second. It is not going anywhere. Increase in crypto, it basically increases the crypto legitimacy. In my mind, it shows institutional confidence in Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, this ETH staking deal is huge. I mean, imagine that. Like if you're staking your ETH, so you're gaining interest and you're holding it in the stock market. I mean, this is super, super bullish news. I'm excited about all this happening. Other thing that's going on, Aston Martin and Aston Martin, automotive, right? I try and bring that into you, and a crypto sponsorship, right? They got their F1 team. Aston Martin has partnered up with Coinbase, being paid in stablecoins, right? So they're basically being paid in USDC. I mean, this is really big news. Market impact, it shows corporate acceptance of crypto, right? I mean, everyone's accepting crypto. Crypto is everywhere. Got to remember, Citibank just did a big move with crypto. I'll talk about that a little bit and how that impacts. I mean, it's huge, right? Bitcoin boosts trust in stablecoins for mainstream payments. You know, like I talked about it last night. Someone asked me, what are stablecoins? And I said, stablecoins are a way that if you, let's say you're investing in Bitcoin or you're investing in XRP or you're investing whatever, right? And you feel like the market's a little volatile, but you don't want to get your money out. You will still want to be able to buy later when it dips. You want to buy the dips. If you're trading, you want to buy the dip, but you don't always want to pull your money back to cash. So what you can do is you'll exchange your Bitcoin or you'll exchange your XRP or whatever crypto you're doing into USDC, USDT, RLA, whatever it is. So if you want to trading Ripple, right? USD. You can switch it into whatever stable coin you're doing on whatever chain you're working on, and it will sit there. So it pegs the dollar. So that's very important, right? When I say pegs the dollar, pegs the dollar. So if you have $10,000 in stable coins, no matter what happens to the market, Bitcoin can go to $1. You still have $10,000 in stable coins, if that makes sense. So that is your dry powder for say, right? So you can go fast, right? So let's say you take your money and put it into cash. Sometimes, and it's not as easy to get your cash back into crypto if you want to buy fast and immediately. So this allows you to make quick transactions. And let me tell you, they reward you. Let's say if you're holding $10,000, $20,000, they'll pay you interest just to hold that money. So just like staking, they'll pay you major interest to hold USDC on a lot of these exchanges, depending on where you go. So you can actually put your USDC in your exchange. You can actually move the USD to your cold wallets. You can do a lot with it, right? So it's really it's just the way the world is. So they're not taking any kind of Bitcoin, but they are taking it basically in US dollar, right? Okay, so Argentina's president, I told you I was going to talk about this real quick, promoted a crypto today. In fact, I bought a little, right? Then deleted the post after scam concerns, right? So the bottom line is this, I think I bought it $2. I didn't buy a lot though, but I think I spent $200. I think it went down to $50. But the bottom line is this, hey, it is happening. What's his name? Javier Malay. That was a big deal today. It basically highlights the risks of celebrity crypto endorsements, right? So you got to watch out. Most crypto stuff are rug pulls, right? So everyone says, "Did you get pulled? Did you get rugged?" Heck yeah, I got rugged. It's $200. I never, it's not enough where it wasn't one that I was going to watch long term. I wasn't worried about it. I didn't go. I don't want to say balls deep, but I guess balls deep, right? I didn't go super deep. I didn't put my whole life savings in. I put $200, something that it wasn't big enough of a dollar amount to bother me, if I lost it. But if it doubled, tripled, it's great, right? In fact, I still got it. I think I'm at like $40, right? So $200 a loss. I'm down 160. Not a huge loss, but enough to, enough to be like, all right, you got me, right? But let me tell you, it goes the other way all the time. Anyway, I think the coin launched at $2, right? So I was looking in, I got a Christian when he landed on the plane, he goes, "Hey, did you see this?" And I said, "No, I didn't." So I jumped in. But basically, this could basically lead to stricter regulations for influencers promoting crypto. I mean, you always got to do your own research. That's why, for me, sometimes the high risk, it's like gambling. It's like going to put I put some money on the poker table or on the like walking up to the roulette table and just throwing money on a random number. Very rarely going to hit it. Like it's like me walking up, put $20 on 16 random. right? That is like you hitting a meme coin. You know what I mean? You watch it go around. If it hits 16, you're like, wow, I hit. You know what I mean? So the same kind of thing in my mind, right? So it's fun, but it's not something you want to really follow. Doge lawsuits and legal challenges, right? The Doge team, more lawsuits are against Dogecoin promoters and are emerging. Market impact, legality, uncertainty could slow down the meme coin adoption. If ruled in favor of investors, similar lawsuits may follow for other cryptos. Right? They're trying to go after. They're messing with Dogecoin. I don't think they're going to get very, very far with this. It's really a stretch to go after Elon and his team, right? But I get it. I get people are worried about it, but if you think, again, it's my opinion. You have yours. I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, but if you think a billionaire is trying to steal your money, I highly doubt it. The guy's already the richest guy in the world. What's he want to be, the richest guy in the world? I mean, come on. I don't see it. What I do see is he's going after, I actually watched Joe Rogan yesterday, and I think really I wish I could play the clip. It was great. And Joe said it the same way. Elon, these guys messed with the wrong billionaire, because this guy is just a genius, and he's going after it. So, and he can afford to go after it. And the guys like him and Trump are just fearless, right? It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Anyway, but that is, I don't like to get too political, but I was talking about Citibank, right? Citi's crypto custody launch. This was big because I did a deep dive in this. Citi's entered already. They're the first ones really to enter the crypto custody, providing secure storage for digital assets. This is big. The market impact, this is basically a major step towards institutional crypto adoption. They are saying that they have their own cold wallets. They're going to offer safer storage assets. It's pretty good. I mean, for Citi users, guys that have it, they can hold their crypto at Citibank. That's pretty strong, right? I don't know if they're going to have keys with their wallets. I don't know all the data, and I think they are just launching it, but they are one of the first. I even was reading through the partnerships. It's pretty interesting. I think that's a bold move, and I think you're going to see more banks jumping on the same exact bandwagon. They're just the first to launch and first to be out. But you're going to see, I'm sure US Bank, I'm sure Bank of America, everyone's going to get in this deal. So it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. And if you don't see it, you must have your blinders on. Crypto is here, and our blockchain is here. It's exciting, all the stuff that's going on. But I'm sorry I'm going so fast, but I just have a lot to cover because so many things were hitting my feeds are blowing up today. I mean, I put a few things on my feed. So if you want to catch real-time updates, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I'm actually trying to post as much as I can, and I'm going to be posting. I'm going to start Guru's Crypto Garage. I'll have individual sites for these, and I'll really start posting in real time. Like I said, I'm working on my Auto Guru AI, and Auto Guru AI will really be helping me on posting this stuff. But let's talk about the global crypto regulations. Over 60 countries introduced or proposed new crypto regulations in 2023, right? That's huge. Market impact, stricter laws could limit crypto freedom, but increase security. Encourages more institutional investors who seek legal clarity, right? I get it. There's a lot of rug pulls. No one wants to get pulled, right? Especially if you're doing big money and but that's what makes it going. IRS crypto taxation. Crypto is taxed as property, meaning every transaction is a taxable event. Market impact makes crypto trading more complicated. Could drive users towards tax-friendly jurisdictions or DeFi, right? We'll see. We'll see how that goes, right? I think Trump is really pushing this IRS deal. I do a lot of transactions. I actually worry about this quite a bit myself, but it is what it is, right? So, it's moving money every single day. DeFi and altcoin growth. Promising DeFi token is gaining traction. Veteran analysis predicts upcoming altcoin season, right? Everyone's talking about altcoin season coming. Expect increased volatility and major price swings in the altcoin market. We're going to have that right now, especially as things kind of stabilize and as these rules come and as things are happening. But the DeFi adoption is growing despite all the uncertainty. It's growing fast, right? You're seeing coins. I mean, even today was a great day. It was really a green day. I mean, if you look at things, it's Ethereum's up to $2,800, right? Let's see if I can. Let's look at some more of these, right? I'll look at ETH. I want to see ETH right now. It's in at 27.19. It's creeping up, right? Even right now, it's in a downward trend, but it had a high today. I want to say well over 2,800. I thought it was going to break back over $3,000 at one time, but look at XRP. XRP is trading at 278. Remember, XRP was 235 a day ago, right? XRP was sitting at 235 a day ago. It's now back at, excuse my dogs. It's now trading back at 275, 279, excuse me, back almost at 280. So XRP is creeping back up. I really see XRP going right back above $3 really shortly. But again, don't do anything I say. It's not financial advice. And I think I may do something this Sunday where I go over what I was telling you guys about my XRP kind of theory, and if it even makes sense. I'm just kind of writing it out. But let's see what else we got. Okay, blockchain and AI scams, right? I wrote this up earlier. Blockchain technology will be used as solutions for combating AI deepfake scams, right? The market impact. If it implemented, blockchain could improve identity verification, right? Completely. Prevents fraud in elections, finance, and social media. I mean, you got to remember, anything you do on the blockchain is completely recorded. So it will, as the growth of blockchain happens, you're going to see it's going to really get rid of a lot of these scammers. They're trying to use blockchain, but blockchain also goes back to the original person, right? So you'll be able to see anything that happens is done on the ledger. So it's really going to be harder for them to do all this. Mitch Coin, state-backed crypto. So Michigan, right, is considering launching a state-backed cryptocurrency. Kind of interesting, right? This is all new news. You know what I mean? If it's successful, it could inspire other states to create their own digital currencies, raise concerns about government control over crypto transactions, though, right? It's interesting. I'm not against it, but it's interesting that Michigan's even going for their own cryptocurrency. But look at that. Whole states are jumping on board. It is coming, everyone. It's coming. Crypto's coming, and it's fast. What else? PI network expansion, marketed as the most widely distributed crypto. PI network continues to gain users. The market impact, if real adoption happens, could introduce millions to crypto, right? Skeptics question its ability to provide real value. And, crypto dollar, all I got to tell you guys is this. I love this stuff. I love crypto. I love automotive. I love cars. These are the things I love, right? I am into it. I mean, I'm excited about this weekend, right? We're having a huge weekend at the dealership. It's President's Day. I'm expecting to do probably 40 cars in the next 4 days. So I'm pumped up about it. I hope you are too. Crypto adoption's accelerating at a rapid pace, guys. If you don't see it, you got to look. You just keep your eyes open, right? You'll see it everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in everything we're doing. Institution investments are at an all-time high. Governments are creating new regulations. In the next few months, it's going to be critical for the market direction. It's a critical time. You're going to see market swings like this. But what I try and tell everyone is this is how they push you out, right? You'll see market swings. You're going to be like, you may put $100 in, especially if you're not watching it all the time and you miss it. You're going to be like, my 150, and you're out. You're mentally out. You think it's over. Well, then that $100 will end up being 500 to 5,000. They want you to not get in, because if you don't go all in right now, right, and that's in their mind. Again, don't do anything I say. It's not financial advice. This is when life-changing wealth will happen. I believe that with all my heart and soul. Like I said, I've been around a long time. I'm 51 years old, right? I've seen a lot of things. I remember the .com. I missed it, right? I say that to people all the time. They say, why are you so into crypto? I was involved when, the .com was around. I saw the stock boom. I thought it was all a big joke. Everyone lost their money, lost a bunch of money, but people that kept going, they made big money. Apple was down at nothing. I remember seeing Amazon at nothing. It was just pennies, right? I mean, these are big companies. It's like I say all the time, crypto and blockchain is like the internet in the 90s. It's not going anywhere. It's just the future. And I hope you guys are involved. I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be blessed. Stay safe. And I will see you guys on Monday night. Have a great day. Bye.